How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with another Historic Brawl video. Today, we're doing another mono white commander. And this one is one that's been on Arena for a while. Avacyn, Angel of Hope. Ooh, this is a neat looking hand, I guess. I'll keep it. Love to see it, honestly. Ardenvale comes down. So, Avacyn, Angel of Hope. I don't really know what to say. She makes everything indestructible. She was in, like, the chase rare from, like, the second or third Magic set I ever really bought. And she just looks very cool. Like, Jason Chan, amazing artwork. And this deck is a mean version of Avacyn, unfortunately. It's got all the mono white combos. It's got Avacyn plus Fall of the Thran. Like, it is mean, to say the least. It's also an angel deck, which I guess, like, how could an angel deck be mean? Doesn't make any sense. What do you got over there, Jace? Yeah, I thought so. My dude. Let's get down the Aspirant. I know it doesn't make much sense because we're going to shatter this guy eventually and kill everything, but I guess it does make sense because we can just do it the hard way. Rude.
Thanks. I'll be taking that now.
It has become more difficult to cast our commander, but we are mono white. We have the rocks. We can get there. I want to play a good artifact so I can copy that instead of my Mind Stone. Ew, Nissa. It's not a good artifact. That's not a good artifact at all.
Be brave. There's no secret I can't uncover.
It's just unfortunate, man. Sculpting Steel cannot copy an Orrery because the Orrery is legendary. We had to block a 9/9 this turn. Feels bad, man, but gotta do what you gotta do. And then we'll have Avacyn again. If we get an idyllic tutor off the top, we can just assemble the Salinity 9 lives combo and win from there. Creature. So next turn we play Avacyn, and that becomes a permanent feature of this world. Gonna make 5 angels. They will not close out the game, unfortunately.
Think swift like a Felidar.
Yeah, tap, draw a card. It's not gonna do any attacking anyway, so you might as well.
This should be fun.
Yeah, opponent is not looking good, honestly.
Now, what do we have here?
Piece of goddamn you. Idyllic tutor. Solemnity. Next turn we just 9 lives. If they remove Sarah's Emissary, we die. But if they can't remove Sarah's Emissary, we are safe for now. We get rid of the enchantment hate, and then 9 lives just locks down the game.
Of course I can improve on ancient designs.
Good old Saheeli. Saheeli's kind of a cool character, but he's recently just been used as like a Deus Ex Machina artificer whenever somebody's in need of an artifact, right? Yeah, GG opponent. That's game. On to the next one. Man, that was rough. That was rough. One of the things you learn over your time playing Magic the Gathering is to not get too invested in the outcomes of a single match. But sometimes, man, sometimes you just want to win. Didn't quite work out. Either way, we're on to game 2. Mind Stone in hand. Key to the Archive on lockdown. This seems like a decent start. That was our game 1 too, and that was a 10-minute game. Our last 2 videos have been like 20 minutes. Because vampires and taxing turns out to be a decent combination of cards. I guess we can even relic on, well, if we draw land, we can relic. We can archive. If we don't, we relic. Yeah, we just relic. Is this Kethis combo? I think I'm willing willing to get rid of 2 things to get rid of that. I had 3 for 1 to myself. But, it's because this combo's scary, man. Like, I remember dying to that guy so much. Yeah, I'm gonna destroy it? Okay. The worst of the 2 mana rocks, but still a 2 mana rock. I guess he's not actually the worst either. Like spell table, something like that, is the worst. But my tablet's going up, opponent. How do you feel about that? Anyway, here's a key to the archive. Regross, I guess. And we can pitch a land. Because it's easy enough to cast a regrowth, and we can regrowth Gift of Estates to get another land tax activation. Avacyn, Angel of Hope. Do they have exile? Probably. Yep, opponent. Okay, I see you. Rude. Honestly, just rude. Okay, Chromatic Orrery. Into... How much will this get me? So if I go here, you know this is the optimal line of play. Oh, white will be fine. My god, what is up with our opponents and artifact removal? I know mana rocks are good, but oh my god. You're making me sad, man. You're making me real sad. How do you have this much exile? So let's get to estates. Search up a couple more lands. Crap. Never mind. That'll be it for me then. Working my way up to 5. Yeah, I might just be in the wrong meta. Because so far all of my answers have seemed awful, and all of my opponent's answers have seemed exactly what's necessary for a given circumstance. It's a bit tilting, honestly. What is up with you guys today? I don't get it, man. I thought we were cool. Gotta put them charge counters. Just want to play my big dumb angel and no, apparently I'm not allowed to play my angel. Apparently you guys have been hurt one too many times. For Professor Pessimist. Who hurt you? Who did this? Give me their MTGA account. I will go and beat them up for you. Son of a bitch. That is just insane, man. One, two, three, four, five, six. 6 removal spells in the top 20 some cards of your library. Just die, Kethis. Just die. We'll put another 2 counters on this because these seem to be 5 drops. I have no chance of winning this game now. Unless I luck into a combo. Gonna reanimate one of your removal spells? Or am I going to lose 2 life? Oh, we're going to reanimate one of my creatures. Yeah, no, that makes more sense. Well, what's part of a combo? We are just dead, though. Game 2! What is wrong with... Oh my god. The interaction today. The interaction. Where is Timmy? What has happened to Timmy? I want to go and play against Timmy. He's going to play a big dinosaur. And it's going to be okay. Let's see if we can hit the 3rd mark in a row. Because that would be funny. That would be really funny. We're up against Rakdos the Showstopper. A commander that has an inbuilt removal attached to him. Ooh, we got the Mycosense Garden, which is a pet favorite of mine. Spoilers have been spoilering for the last day and a half. And, wow. There's just some, so some of the battles seem crazy. Some of the mythics seem kind of bad. And then there are just some cards that are like, this is weird enough that I don't know how to evaluate it properly, right? And a lot of the weird enough stuff comes from the fact that legends are being matched together in this set. And that there's a lot of... the set has a lot of cards that are made in such a way that it that part of the cost is part of using the card, right? Like Battles is a good example of that, right? Because you get the initial effect from playing the battle. But if you want the full scope of the card, the full scope of the battle, you have to attack it enough times to reduce its battle value to 0, and then it'll flip over into something more powerful, right? Like, and that is, I believe, a calculated cost that Wizards has went through and thought this is going to have a X degree of difficulty to it. So let's... I don't really have anything to do. It's bad. So let's make sure that the effect that you get for going through this effort is worth it. And I think it's gonna be... a... God, what do I do? I want this. So I can get 3 lands. And then I'll play my Tablet of Completion. Yeah. And I think it's going to be an adventure situation, honestly. That's my my initial reaction to it. I think Wizards has severely underestimated how much effort is required to getting the secondary effect from it. Because with adventures, the extra cost of using the adventure side of the card is that you have to wait a turn to play your creature. Right? You essentially get 2 spells if you're willing to wait a turn and play them sequentially. Now sometimes you can cast them all in the same turn if they're cheap enough, right? And I assume that there are going to be some battles where the attack value on them is low enough that... Is this a demon deck? Wow. Mad respect. We're gonna put a counter on it. And I'll play a Coldsteel Heart. Black? I don't know why. But, yeah. And part of the other thing that worries me is that the notion of inbuilt costs in cards is present in a lot of the mechanics in the set. The other mechanic is the good guys who fall during the battle side of things. Do they have Vraska's Contempt or Eat to Extinction or Extinction Event? Probably. Like every other opponent I have faced today has some kind of exile-based removal, so I wouldn't put past them. Yeah, but the heroes that become Phyrexians, the way that they work is they start off as a front side that is like a regular character, and then if you pay mana you can flip them into a backside that has some kind of powerful effect on it. And the front half of these cards are reasonable, and the back halves are generally fairly strong. I think they're safer than the battles though, because like Wizards knows roughly how much something should cost by mana value, right? So generally, when you look at the cards that are flipping into Phyrexians, the cost to flip them is somewhat high. Like there's Phyrexian mana in there, which is a little... Go ahead. Yeah, what are they taking here? One of my Wraths, my Angel, my Finale. I don't think Settle. Because Settle doesn't have any inherent synergies with our current board state. Like, Cleansing Nova makes sense. I can see them harvesting that. That makes sense. Zephyra is just another big beater, so I wouldn't want that either. I think we might have gotten it to work. Yeah, and then the last inbuilt cost mechanic that I can think of off the top of my head is Convoke, right? Like, Convoke, it's been around for a while, and it's generally ranged from fairly safe to 100% not okay. And the last time it was really just good enough to be not okay good was during, what was it? It wasn't Cons of Tarkir, when they printed Treasure Cruise and the other blue delve spell. And those two were just way too powerful. Oh wait, that was Delve, not Convoke. God. No, the last broken Convoke thing was Hogak. And Hogak also had Delve, so maybe it was just Delve again being broken. Actually, maybe Convoke's okay. I don't know, I've just been seeing, like, cards that are reasonably costed for what they do, and then they just have Convoke slapped on them. And it's like, we might have gone too far, boys. We might have gone too far. So we're going up to 9? If I wait one more turn, I can get some angels, but why wait when we have the resources? We have the power. Yeah, this was what I was expecting, honestly. Avacyn come down, panic because there's no answer to her. Like, I expected to face a lot of players like me that don't always build their decks very well. But I didn't. I found people who have interaction and are just brutally efficient at destroying mana rocks. They're the kind of people that I want to run into when I'm playing my green ramp decks, right? Because my green ramp decks, they just put lands on the battlefield, and nothing can be done about it. Oh, hey, that's smart, bro. Did not think of that. Very cool. Very cool. Sacrifice it, get 2 mana, cast another flyer. You've stabilized for a turn. Nope, okay. Well, either way, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and I will catch you next time. Bye for now.